Hello everyone, this is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. I guess today we're gonna do the Hindsight is 2020 Reader Tag, which is basically how being a reader has impacted me in life. It's kind of my reader history, sort of. I was tagged by Ariel from Reading Up Whatnot, and I thought it was really fun, so let's get on with it. The first question is, what were you like as an early and learning reader? And to be honest, I've always been kind of an avid reader. Since I learned how to put words together, I tried to read as much as possible. I remember going to the family house at a lake and going to my grandpa's library and just picking up books and devouring them. Like all my holidays, I would read so many books as I could. I also remember being at school, reading a book in the middle of a math class, and the teachers were really conflicted on what to tell me because they said, like, I love that you like reading so much, but please pay attention in class. The second question is, what book or book series got me really excited about reading as a kid? And if you've watched my channel before, you would know is Harry Potter, no question. This series just changed my life as a reader. I remember going to the library in the middle of a break and pick up Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And I just loved it. I would go every break of the school. Yeah, I was really a nerd early on in my life. And just keep reading and reading. And then I got the Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets and I kept on it. I cannot even express how much this series meant to me. I grew up with them. I grew up with Harry, Ron, and Hermione. I have been waiting for my Hogwarts letter since I was 11, and I just love these books with all my heart. I'm not gonna talk about J.K. Rowling because she doesn't deserve it. I'm currently pretending that someone else wrote these books. The third question is, has there been a person in your life, real or fictional, who has inspired me to be a reader? And the answer is yes. Since I learned how to read at 5 years old, I think, my dad has encouraged me to pick up books non-stop. He would pick books to me, he would write little stories for me to get lost into fictional worlds. He would teach me some poems so I could recite them by memory. I have a really good memory for this stuff, so I would always be eager to learn more of them. And it was like when all the family would gather together, like there was a moment where like Gabby's gonna recite a poem and I would like, yes. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my dad has been a really big part in my reading life. Question number 4 is, at what point did I begin to identify as a reader? And I don't think I can say the exact moment, but maybe it was when I was on vacations and I went to my grandpa's library and I would pick up any book that I found the title interesting or the cover. And or maybe when I started getting really excited to go to bookstores, when I would be walking with my parents and then a bookstore was on the street and I would be really excited to get in and see all the titles of the books and everything. The question number 5 is, how has being a reader shaped my life and worldview? And immensely. I love getting lost into this world. And it's not just because I want to escape the real world sometimes, which can be really tough, and get lost into these magical and fantastical and whimsical worlds, but also had made me learn a lot about human beings, about society, has given me a lot of lessons Getting to know some characters, some really flawed characters, has has made me look at myself as well. And that is one of the most amazing things I can get from a book. Reading is for me like a whole package of experiences because it makes me think and it makes me feel so much. The best books that I've read had impacted me emotionally in a way that nothing does, not even a movie or a series or any other media. The amount of emotion that I can get from a book just makes I don't know how to explain it. In the other way that reading has impacted me a lot is in my love for writing. I started writing, I think, when I was 7 because there was a girl that would take care of me and my brothers while my mom was working, and she wrote poems, and so I wanted to imitate her, and I started writing poems myself, first for my crush, like at 4th grade, and then to go to a little contest inside the school, and then inter schools, not just poems but little stories. And I just love that world. And just recently I started thinking about it as a serious thing, and I started writing my novel. And I don't know if you care about this, but I just felt like telling you. I don't know. The sixth question is to tag someone I would like to know their reading history. But honestly, uh, all the people that I know had been tagged in another video, so that's it. I hope you like this video. I felt weird filming it because I got a little bit emotional remembering all these moments and nostalgia and talking about how much I love this world. And that's part of the reason why I started this booktube channel, because I wanted to chat about books with other people. I wanted to share my love for reading. So, yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, ring the bell, and click on the subscribe button. I will be posting on Mondays and Thursdays. Thank you guys, and see you soon.